Doctors with lag is a nightmare. Oh, fuck off. 5! Wow. And of course. Yep. Killer Shax is already gone. And it's near a fucking gate too, so that's gonna be a wrap. He's going in the basement, taking him to the basement, please? You didn't even look to the window.
Stay where I can see you, Batman.
You better take that hit, Claudette.
You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters.
Good,
Hold still, boy. No! No!
By the way, I'm streaming to YouTube right now.
Feel free
That's
to
why
join
not.
me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again.
Because I'm playing Batman.
Enjoy the popsicle.
Please, help me.
Forgot what I had to do here.
Over here.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Please, help me. Over here, please.
I got last gen.
Please, help me.
And here comes the no edge.
Wow.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th?
That's
Our
kind of
Spencer's
dead.
Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze them
He
up,
wasn't gonna
then
take
went
the
after
hit,
me.
so I literally sat
I
back. I'm
ran.
like, you're gonna take that fucking hit.
Like as you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
He's trying to get us to death, Billy.
That moment when. What does that do?
Please, someone, help me!
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Me,
Shark.
Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful?
Bonfire.
Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that
Over here!
vanishes.
Oh, he's over there. Shit.
Problem gone.
Fuck you, game.
Over here!
Need a bag of donkey balls for that. I wanted Lucky Break
There we go.
here too.
Wait.
Over
I became
here.
an anti-man. I'm kind of scared. I went back. I became an anti-man. I'm kind of scared.
Over here.
How do I... Good vibes, yes. What's up?
So cold. Where did
Oh, I gotta go there.
Penguin get that gun?
He stole it from Mr. Freeze.
Who's Life
I'm
of
getting it
Allie?
back.
I need help, please.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? No! Shit. God damn it.
Someone cut the mask off his face.
Okay.
No need.
Okay. Let's retry that. Let's do that again. Fuck. That was an accident. Oh, it's you. Okay. I wasn't sure at first. Which way am I going here? Oh, right. What's good, dude? I'm just playing Batman. Now I gotta do this again. Fuck. Gotta like go the other way. This is harder than it looks, honestly. Oh, you can hear my button clicking. Oh shit. I don't know how to fix that.
Where did
I actually have no idea how to fix that.
He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm
Maybe
getting it back.
my mic is probably like oversensitive. I'm probably really loud right now. I don't know.
help, please?
Okay, no, I gotta like... I don't want to fall in the fucking water again. Okay, no, let go.
Please,
Yes,
someone, help me!
this one here. We'll like turn it maybe? It's literally doing nothing. Oh my fucking god. Jump?
I need help.
What the fuck was that? What are you doing? Dumbass.
Stay here for now.
No problem, sir.
How are these
There
people
are
still
more of
alive?
us.
If they're still alive, I'll find them.
What's up here? Oh my fucking god. Fuck this, man. Holy shit. It's actually so fucking annoying.
Anyone want a slightly used batsuit? I'm sure the blood will wash off.
Alright, let's do this for the billionth fucking time. Why is your username Life of Allie? Oh, okay, so I don't have to do all that again, okay. I'm basically right where I left off. Climb the ladder. What's down here? I feel like I'm not supposed to go... Oh, this is... Oh, shit. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, back down.
Please, someone, help me!
Okay. How am I supposed to see where they are? If it's... Okay. Back on this thing. Where? I can't see where you fucking are. Alright. Oh, you're obviously not over there. Fuck, man. Why do I have to do this shit? think I have to go on the other side. What? Very confused. Okay, I have to walk slower because the ice is fucking delicate as shit. Bring that closer to me. Okay. Now what? Oh, I can just do that. Okay.
What are you waiting for? You scared? No. What are you gonna do now?
Oh, fuck off.
Didn't we tell you that was gonna happen? Sorry. Must have slipped our minds.
Man, fuck you.
Maybe you should go look for a can opener. Hell, why bother? Nothing's getting through.
Fuck that. Alright. Where am I going? This is fucking useless. I gotta go back to the other one.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on, Batman. We're right here. Come on.
Okay, I heard you the first time. Sorry if I'm going in circles, I'm a little confused here.
Come on, Batman. We're right here. Come on.
How do I do that thing where I like... Fuck.
What are you waiting for?
How do I glide, slide under? I forgot how to do it. Oh, like that. Okay.
Come on, Batman. We're right here. Come on.
What is this? This is literally... Oh my god, it's nothing. Why put a door here if there's gonna...
What are you waiting for?
Literally just leaves.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the
What's that?
darkness.
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son. Batman's on the way, and the last time I saw him...
Well, if you don't want to be here, there's the door.
I'm very happy.
He's not dead.
Stay quiet, and you'll stay safe.
Oh, what the?
What the hell?
Guy's got a fucking machine gun. Okay, I'm getting killed out here. Where are these gunshots coming from? Any more of them?
On me!
Dead.
What's happening in there? Have you lot stopped Batman yet? What about Freeze's suit? Answer me!
Oh, those aren't enemies. Mr. Freeze there?
No sign of Freeze, just his suit. He can't survive without it. I need to find him before it's too late.
Where are you, Batman?
Right here, dude. Chill.
I saw you clear the room. It's awesome work, man. The name's Tom. Tom Miller.
You're part of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress. Someone ratted us out. Me and the boys got grabbed, brought here, and beaten the crap out of.
You're safe now. There are just 2 more of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the iceberg lounge? Cobblepot like to take us in... Okay, listen up. In case you didn't notice, Batman just saved our asses. From this point on, we own this room. No one in or out.
Well, what about the little bastard that did this to us? I want payback.
You'll get it.
Where am I going again?
Grab guns, hold up here till Batman finds the rest of the squad, and we get our payback on Mr. Cobble. Michaels, grab a firearm.
Oh, there's a way I can use the fucking...
No problem. Sanchez, cover the main entrance. Let's make it out of here in one piece, okay?
I see the little sons of bitches, and they're dead.
We do this by the book, guys. That's what Gordon would want. We are better than these people.
You are looking at the world's most advanced refrigerator. Stick a sickly scientist inside it.
Alright, fuck this.
Yourself Mr. Icebox himself. Who doesn't like machine guns? These little biggies fire over 100 rounds a minute, and even better.
Oh, that's like an explosive wall there. I'm gonna get on that. Was not trying to go all the way up there. Oh my god. Yeah, here. Explosive? Oh no, it's not explosive. Shit. One sec, guys. Where do I go?
We've got this room under control. Do you know who else survived? Did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
He's in...
I think I gotta go back to the other fucking room. How did I get in here? These Batman games, like some of the maps or like some of the places that you're in are just so fucking confusing. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god! There we go. Nothing.
Come on.
Alright, we're back here.
Come on, Batman. We're right here.
Right where?
What are you waiting for? Come on, Batman. We're right here. Come on.
Okay. I think I have to go up there
What are you waiting
somewhere.
for? Come on, Batman. We're right here.
Where?
Come on. What are you waiting for?
Well, I guess we're going up there. Yeah.
Come on, Batman, we're right here. Come on. What are you waiting for? Come on.
Can't even live stream this
Come
fucking
on,
house.
Batman, we're right here.
Okay, I think I have to go through there.
What are you waiting for?
Hello, Batman. I know it's you. What is it? Finally grown a bit.
Oh yeah, this shit. I remember.
This place is mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is futile. The weapon is too powerful. The only person who knows the gun's weakness is free.
Can't even fucking scream in my own fucking house. Don't remember what to do here.
Penguin's position is too strong. I need to find a way to disable his gun. Maybe its maker will have the answer.
Have to disable his gun.
You want some?
How do I do that?
What's the birdie, Batman? Please help us!
The ice blasts are too strong. I should go find Freeze, see if he knows how to defeat his own weapon.
Hold still, Batman!
I already tried to find Freeze, I couldn't find him.
This place is mine. It's all
Shit. I'm gonna go through here. Alright, let's find Freeze for the billionth time. It's clearly something I haven't finished here.
Come on, Batman, we're right here.
If I can glide.
Come on. What are you waiting for? Come on, Batman, we're right here.
Okay, right here.
What are you waiting for?
You scared, little rat?
Oh, fuck off. How did I not see this before?
Come on.
Do you need your mommy?
Hey, what's he doing? He's got some kind of computer thing.
Come on, Batman, we're right here.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, give me 1 second. One sec, guys. Having some technical difficulties. Here we go.
Have you ever,
What's up? Just playing Batman.
You chicken or what? How did
Yo, does anyone know what bath salts are? Like, some dude trying to give me some shit.
Nah, fuck
Don't do that.
do that.
Don't want none of that.
Yeah, I'd stay clear of that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll fucking... You'll die.
You'll eat
That's
a
all I'm
dude's
gonna say.
face off.
You'll get like...
That's the worst drug or what?
Yeah, kinda. Apparently it's like hardcore cocaine. That's what I
It's
heard.
very intense,
And
yeah.
like you feel like overpowered, like with like you just feel like you're Superman.
Yeah, I'd stay clear of that.
Is that a good feeling or a bad feeling?
I'm pretty sure
Depends on the
if you're
person.
gonna eat a guy's face off and you jump off a building and think you're gonna survive the landing, what do you think?
My sister's 20 years old and she still thinks bath salts are like Epsom salts.
What?
She's so stupid. She's a teacher.
People are pretty stupid.
Now go away.
Tiff, how are you?
Good.
Cool.
Boy. Sheesh.
I'm just playing I'm playing Arkham City actually.
It's a good ass game.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I haven't played Arkham Knight. I only played Asylum and City.
Oh, I love Asylum. Asylum was my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. City was fun because like, the story was really good. The combat, the fighting isn't too hard in the game. You can literally just button mash and kill everyone.
Kill you. So strong. You're not so strong.
Only thing with Arkham City is it gets a little confusing sometimes. As a kid. Kid's getting lit. Hey man, it's
You got
Friday night.
some of the green.
It's Friday night, man. He's enjoying himself.
Cut off your mask, the big
Holy shit. There we go.
Not me. Not me. You're so cute, baby. Oh my god. I can't. Oh.
My niece is 2. And we were going to lunch one time and she like put her fists up in the air. She's like, woo! She never does this. Like, why are you doing this, Lily? But she was like, woohoo!
That's fucking great. Kids are a trip. You want another one? We do. Yeah, come up here though. Here. What? What did you say it was?
Trying to find Mr. Freeze.
Alright,
What do I do here? Oh, it's Harley Quinn's suit. Remember that one Halloween where like everyone dressed up as Harley Quinn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cringe. Actually, I went to a Halloween party that year, and there was like 4 or 5 people dressed up as Harley Quinn, including a guy. No one dressed up as Joker though.
I was about to say something about someone being artistic, and I almost said artistic.
Autistic? Oh, never mind.
Artistic.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that is a word anyway. Artistic, not artistic. I don't know.
Right.
No, it's a word.
Anyways, what were you trying to say? I think this year everyone tried to dress up as Joker.
Dude, that was such a good movie.
It was, actually. That was like one of the few... I rarely ever buy DVDs, but I actually bought the DVD for that movie. It was that good.
Where is it?
I saw, like,
Forget the clown.
that and,
Cobblepot.
Boondock Saints, like,
Suit.
movies like that.
Weapons.
Better as a person for
End
him
from his thumb to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure.
Yeah, I feel you. That was like me with No Country for Old Men. Older movie, but it was really good.
My work without it.
Yeah, that was a good one. I haven't seen it in a while, but...
I love when, the detective is sleeping with another guy.
Oh.
And he gets a phone call, and one guy keeps trying to, like, touch him and stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
What is your problem? He's like, I just want to cuddle. He's like, you fag.
Come here. What are you doing here?
One of my favorite movies of all time is Black Swan. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No, I always wanted to. Let me see if it's on Netflix.
I don't think it's on
It would
Netflix.
probably be on, like...
Amazon Prime, maybe. Yeah. That movie's so good, dude. It's psychological as fuck, but it's like, it's really well done.
Yeah.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.
It's like, same with the movie Whiplash. It's kind of got the same concept as Black Swan.
Hello, Batman.
Oh shit.
The lady didn't like us. The one with, Radcliffe in it.
A Woman in Black?
That was me thinking it was going to be difficult.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I did not like the second one. They did terrible the second
I haven't seen the second one.
one. It's trash. But they
Yeah,
usually do
I won't waste my time on
It's
that.
kind of cool though, because they keep the same storyline. It's just a few 100 years later, some shit like that during the war.
Like the ice is beginning
And
to
the
thaw.
house is being used as a refuge for a bunch of orphans. Like,
Oh.
Of course, because of the situation, and she targets all the kids.
Right.
So it's like, I didn't like it just because it was the story was
Yeah. That's
Hello, Batman. Can you hear me?
They have Black Swan on Prime? Oh, perfect. And then you're set. I actually like Prime better than Netflix for like movies and shit. I like I like Netflix for its original content, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They've gotten really good at originals. Oh my god.
I just started On My Block.
On My Block is pretty good.
Yeah, I've only watched like the first season and a bit of the second season.
Yeah, you're not gonna like the...
It gets depressing after the first season.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Good show. Good show.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying, Tiff?
Altered Carbon?
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, that shit's gas. That's gas.
We watched the first season like 3 times because we just loved it that much and we couldn't wait for the second one.
I'll have to check that one out.
The second season's out.
Yeah, I saw the second season like directly when it came out.
Yeah,
I was like one of the first people to finish it. I was like, yo, did you finish Altered Carbon? Everybody's like, nah.
I just watched Sex Education. That one's it's pretty funny. It's funny when it needs to be funny, and then it gets serious when it needs to get serious.
I checked out that Pretty Little Liars on Netflix. It's gonna look into it.
I've never watched Pretty Little Liars.
My sister was in that.
I don't know, when I think of that, I think of like teenage girl drama, and I can't.
I've never watched Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, me neither.
I might have sat down and watched one with my sister because I was at her house, but like I've never sat down and like wanted to watch it.
I think my sister watches it too, but yeah.
All 3 of my sisters were obsessed with that shit.
I have a friend who watches Smallville.
Supernatural.
Or Supernatural,
what was that one? That was out a while ago.
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
I gotta look it up. Smallville. That's the one I was thinking.
Smallville was like
we're all into that and like shit like that. Kyle XY, I think it was called.
Dude, growing up, I used to watch.
Yeah, they were all into that.
Growing up, I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was a good show.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Classic.
I liked Gossip Girl.
I've never watched Gossip Girl. Just the name just makes me think of Mean Girls for some reason.
NCIS.
Forensic Files.
I was studying to be a paramedic for a minute, so like I was really heavy in that shit.
Oh, I feel you.
I'll give you this one's memories.
Come and have a go. If you're not scared.
I'm not kidding.
I need to collect the security override from Freeze's suit to disable the freeze gun.
Stop.
I wanted to do crime forensics.
You ever watch
I was really into that.
You ever watch Dawson's Creek?
Johnson?
Yeah, it was like a 90s teen drama.
Yeah, my sister's like that too. Calls me Joey because when I go to her house, I go to her bedroom through her window. Because it's like at the porch height. Because we had sleepover once, and I was really drunk. And in the morning, she was like, "You have to move your car for the street sweeper." So, like, I didn't have to walk her house. I'm like, "Can I just go through the window?" She was like, "I guess."
Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty funny. What was that show I used to watch? Malcolm in the Middle? That one was pretty good. Yeah. And like, I used to watch this show and I thought it was pretty funny, but now it's a little hard to watch given the circumstances, but The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was the next? One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill, oh yeah, I remember that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I think that's still on Netflix.
Penguin took all of us into the iceberg lounge to try and get information out of us.
It's something I sit back and casually watch once in a while when I don't feel like paying attention to anything. It's like Family Guy, you kind of just have it playing.
I like the racism.
As like a precursor, not racism.
No, you're good.
But when I was in middle school, I had a really, really bad
Mhm.
Nothing was helping, so they just gave me this huge drug cocktail. And then I was watching the Cosby Show, and I was like, they sound like German Negroes. My mom was like, okay.
Oh no, it's the drugs talking.
Dude, no, there's like.
I know, I was like 12. She's like, okay. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Dude, there's a clip from the Cosby Show that's on YouTube now, and if you watch it now, it's 10 times more disturbing than it was before all of his shit happened. It's like
sometimes when he says it, you could see that cast.
no, there's like one episode where like his family gets into a fight during like a barbecue, and then like they all manage to work their shit out. And then like the wife or like the mom is like, oh, it's nice to see they've all worked things out, and he's like, they didn't work things out. It's my barbecue sauce. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, my barbecue sauce. Haven't you noticed when people try my barbecue sauce, they get all huggy buggy, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and he's like, and then he says to his wife, he's like, I got a cup of it upstairs. I said, why don't we go have some sauce? It's terrifying. Just like knowing what we know now, it's unsettling.
Unfortunately.
But I'm not gonna lie, like putting him aside, the show like was still pretty funny. Like.
When I leave here, wait 10
But yeah,
minutes.
it's a little hard to watch now. They have all the seasons on Amazon Prime.
No problem, Batman.
Yeah.
When I was in rehab, someone had a book that had Bill Cosby's face on it.
Oh my god.
He was just like resting his face on his hand. I forget what it was called, but people would like steal it and put it in like their bathroom counters, so like when he walks by, you can see him just staring at you, like he gets like passed around. And it's so funny.
That's like do you remember those what are they called? Furby, I think?
No, Furby.
Furby, like those furry fucking robots. Yeah,
it's like they make noises and shit.
Well,
Sometimes
when I was a little younger, my brother played a joke on me where I was sleeping, and he comes into my room and puts a Furby right on my dresser, and I wake up and it's like fucking staring right at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
They're basically like motorized gremlins.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't know how old I was. I had been like 4 or 5. I was adopted, so like my dad still would come by and bring me or whatever. He brought a like Furby one, a really nice one. And my sister got jealous because she didn't get a present or a visit from her family. And like somewhere in that night, she got mad enough that the world asking her gets to walk for a kid. I was heartbroken. So, like, I never even really liked them after that growing up anyways. So, like, it wasn't really a big deal.
Pretty sure my Tamagotchis are all dead.
Furby outfit.
Oh jeez.
No.
That must be a big ass outfit.
Parachute pants kind of things. And it had like a fleece hoodie with like, I remember this big yellow pocket on the front that had Furbies on it, because I put my sister's hamster in the pocket and carry it around.
Dude, if anybody comes up to me in a Furby outfit, like, I don't care who you are, I'm running. Like, I'm gone.
Oh my god. And then I had a Teletubby outfit too.
Oh god.
It was like a sweater and like a sweater skirt. It was like all these multicolored stripes. It was awful.
So
but
when
it had Teletubbies on the front. And it had a whole umbrella.
when I was a baby,
Obsessed with Teletubbies.
Yeah, when I was a baby, I fucking loved Teletubbies, and my parents took me to Walmart because there was like a Teletubby like thing. They were doing like a meet and greet, but the costumes that these guys had were like low budget Teletubby costumes, and they looked fucking terrifying.
Oh my god.
Like they had like
they had like
the yeah, they had the Coraline eyes. Oh god, yeah.
I remember that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
dude, I remember when McDonald's had the fucking mascots.
It was really good.
Oh, the mascots?
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god.
the Tubby custard was great.
I'm telling you, I was obsessed.
Yeah. I just remember that episode where the fuck I had a toy of the fucking vacuum with the googly eyes. Nunu, I think it was called. Yeah, that thing is so creepy.
And I was just thinking the other day on Easter. One year for Easter, my mom got me a Skip It.
Oh, Skip It. Oh my god.
It had like a lime green, like stem and circle thing.
Right.
And it looked like a purple tulip.
I hated those things. I tripped on them so many times.
Scooters were worse because they would like smack you in the calf.
In the shin, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. Or when they're like the grease in it.
Yeah. You had like one really toned leg, and then the other one was just like.
Shit, like.
Yeah.
I remember one time I fucked up majorly off of my scooter, and I was wearing sandals, so I literally scraped the entire top off of my foot. It was terrible. I had it in like 12.
The amount of
I was racing my friend on my bike one time and I hit a pocket. And I like tore my arm. So my mom like cleaned it up and shit. And she put Neosporin on it. And the next day I was like, Mom, it looks like a dinosaur. Because like I'm allergic to it, so it made this like bumpy scale on me.
No!
Neosporin was the shit.
Oh my god, you're allergic but you don't know. That's great. How old are you?
I'm allergic to neomycin.
Damn.
I used to skateboard when I was a kid, and the amount of accidents I've had from skateboarding, I couldn't even tell you. One time I was going up a ramp, and I was going up a ramp, and this was back when I could actually do tricks. I did like a little flip, and I came back down, and there was a fucking rock at the bottom of the ramp, and my wheel hit the fucking rock, and I went flying forward and almost tore my fucking quad muscle. Yeah. And then there's that feeling where, you know when your ribs hit the ground and you can't breathe for a few seconds? That's the worst. Yeah. Yeah.
I did that once when I was sledding. I took my friend's sled on a ride and I didn't realize somehow that the hill just ended. So I like crashed down and I was like...
I almost broke my... I almost broke my fucking ankles from skiing. Cause those boots and shit, and like I think I fell and my legs just got mangled.
Alright, so have you ever gone to a park and there's just like 3 bars in the ground?
I'll give you this one for free.
Like just 3 handlebars like in the ground, like in some area.
Like random bars for a tether bar?
Like I don't know, like you I think you do like high knees over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my dumbass just decided to fucking do, you know, like bunny hops, and both of my feet caught on one, like one bar, and I just, my whole chest like shattered. I was like, like I actually, bro, my mom thought I was gonna die. I was like, she's like, holy fuck, you idiot. I was like,
oh, you an idiot while you're like dying.
Bro, and I was, the funniest part is that I was like, hey mom, look, I'm a fucking giraffe. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even know why I said that. I don't even know why I said giraffe. I said a fucking hare. I said I could have been a kangaroo, but I said, look, I'm a giraffe, and I just like closed. Bro, like every time I think about it, I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah. The shit we do when we're younger
one
now.
time I knocked the wind out of me really bad. They had these really nice children at the school. They were probably about 7 feet.
Yeah.
And I was scared of bees at the time, and I was like in the middle of going across the monkey curve, and it just like fucking split, like it was both my hands and my flat. Like,
oh dude, I almost dropped on my fucking head on the fucking monkey bars. Cause I was doing like a flip through them, and then I just fell, and then my head hit the fucking ground.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had a girl get taken to the hospital one time, because you know how the kids were really into Barbies. To the point where they were tying sweaters around them, and they were relying on the sweaters, and one girl like first like wore, and she just fucking put her face on the rocks.
Oh jeez.
I actually knew her. She was my neighbor, like that. I started.
Yeah. The worst is like, you know, like in like elementary school like, playgrounds and shit, there's like that sand that like turns into like almost gets in your eyes.
Would be pretty good for Disney for you guys too.
It's like sand, but like yeah, pretty much.
What the hell are you doing? You can't defeat him! He keeps coming back for more!
Like, I played too much to the point where I got bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm trying.
I was gonna get it.
Is the Godfather.
Oh my god, I was gonna get it with my friends to be 20 bucks for my birthday and put it into my wallet. The next day I came and they offered me and for a PlayStation Plus and took it from my wallet. So bad.
Do you remember that show Booba?
Boondocks?
Booba. These fat furry things. Yeah.
Oh, Boobas! Like they have, like you only see half of their face and they're covered in fur.
Yeah, they're like fat ass Teletubbies,
bro,
pretty much.
Those shit are fucking freaky, dog. Like they would just like hop up and down. And it's like awkward.
Dude, watching that shit is disturbing, man.
I used to think it was freaky, and then my boss was watching it one time. I was like, this is really
Do what you like, Batman! Nothing will kill you!
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like... Yeah, they do... One of them's name was Zing Zing Zingba, I swear to god.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like Pumba, Timba, like, I don't remember all their names, but... Yeah. I just remember the orange one being named Zing Zing Zingba for some reason.
Oh, you're asking for it now.
That was like the, I think it was the most freakiest one. It was like fucking purple or some shit.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. I feel like that. Like, I don't smoke weed, but I feel like that show would be enjoyable if you're high.
Yeah. I've
Oh,
always thought
I
about
feel like you've experienced that.
Oh, that looked like it hurt, didn't it?
Okay.
Good job, that bug is immortal.
I don't know. I've never done any of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I just drink. So. But yeah, no, fucking. I had a friend.
I remember I downed. I'll let you go first.
I had a friend who used to get high and watch Teletubbies all the time. It was really weird.
Enough with the bloody explosions!
Did you say Teletubbies?
Yeah. Arthur too. They would watch Teletubbies and Arthur while they were high.
That's a good one. Or Franklin. Oh my god. Oh.
Arthur teaches you life lessons.
You can't kill him!
Arthur teaches you life lessons, man. That shit's intense. Like.
It's just such a good show.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know? You really can't kill that bastard!
TW sings this song in the bathtub, and we used to sing it to my stepbrother all the time, and he gets so pissed.
Yeah, I just remember Arthur's rap song. A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K.
Oh my god, yeah!
Yeah.
Bro, what was that? What was that one fucking dude's name? He was like my favorite. I think it was like Binky.
Binky. Yo, Binky was a savage.
Binky was my favorite character, bro.
Yeah.
When Binky sang his like monotone notes, bro, I was like, damn.
The thing is, like, dude, Binky would act all tough and shit, but then, like, when he was, like, alone with Arthur or whatever. Yeah, he's actually chill. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. He got so sad.
Yeah. Remember fucking, who's the spoiled one? The rich girl? Muffy? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Muffy.
Muffy and Francine were the other two.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't remember that one girl's name, but she looks like a fucking Not Francine. She looks like a retarded giraffe.
Oh, Sue Ellen, I think?
Sue Ellen, I think.
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever remembers her name. She's like so unimportant, she never talks.
Yeah, she's barely part of the show. I just remember that episode where Arthur punches DW. I told you not to touch it!
And then she just looks at him real quick for a second and starts crying.
Yeah, I remember. And like, she would get pissy when Arthur would say like her full name, Dora Winifred or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or there was the library card.
Those things are antiques! Leave them alone!
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to go by my full name, I just go by Jay.
So, my first name is American, my middle name... No, actually, my first name is Spanish, my middle name is American, and my third name is German.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's Christopher Dennis Kirby.
Oh, nice.
Christopher is in, like, in Spanish, it would be like Christopher.
Oh, yeah.
And you have, like, Dennis, which is, like, so fucking white.
Yeah.
And then you have, like, German, which, Kirby means pit. Like a little pit in the ground.
Anytime I think of Dennis, I think of, like, Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, that's exactly what everyone thinks of me. They call me the Menace.
Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I had...
Just you and me left!
Like, he's just so, like,
the Bat versus the Bat!
I had the original, I had the movie on VHS, and then I had the game for Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was like, the Super Nintendo game was fun. You just had to walk through Mr. Wilson's house and like, yeah.
Like a stepdad, he had a Nintendo 64, so we used to play
Oh
all the
yeah.
time.
64 was the best,
My
man.
sister in a racing game for once in my life, and
Yeah.
I was like so close to the finish line, and she shut off the console.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Bro, that's
Remember
what my little brother does.
Remember Remember Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 64?
Yeah, the hardest one.
Oh my god. that game used to piss me off so much.
So you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. Yeah. I haven't played any of the new Mario Kart games. The last one I played was Double Dash for GameCube. Oh no, I played the Wii one, the original Wii one with the wheel. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's finicky.
I wasn't a fan of the Wii controller shit. I only liked it for like golf and like bowling. And, like when I like
baseball too. Oh, I like boxing. Sounds like boxing's really fun.
Oh, the boxing?
Yeah. Like but like when the Zelda game Skyward Sword came out for Wii, I just didn't like using the Wiimote as a sword. I kind of just wanted to sit back and relax and play the game. Yeah. Things like that used to get on my nerves. But you could buy the classic controller, I think. I don't know if you could play like Skyward Sword with that, but yeah. Yeah. I hated what was that one game for Wii that was like I can't even remember. Remember in Wii Sports that dude with the goatee that was like always your enemy?
Is keeping him alive.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah. Oh my god, there was like a brief period of time where everyone would play Wii Sports, like when I was a kid. Every like party I would go to.
I remember there was Wii Sports Resort, and then they had the airplane and everything.
Yeah, Resort was pretty cool.
That one was always fun.
Yeah.
Like with the tanks that you like shoot around.
Yeah. What was that one? Yeah, there was Wii Sports Resort and Wii Fit. I remember I had Wii Fit. Did not get me in shape at all. There's this one dude in my school. He like this is back when I was in like grade 6. or like grade 7, I think. He said to this one chick, he said like, "Oh, this girl's so fat, she needs cheat codes for Wii Fit," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Penguin had one of the League's assassins.
Remember DJ Hero?
I recognize the insignia.
Oh, I
She's a member
fucking
of
love
Talos
DJ
Elite
Hero.
Guard.
Yeah. I remember I wanted it so badly when I was a
Talia's
kid.
not the goal, Barbara. I've uploaded Freeze's unfinished cure. Looks to me like the answer is...
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood. Okay, Bruce, I guess you need to go after him. Stay focused. Don't let her.
I liked Guitar Hero World Tour. Guitar Hero 3 was fantastic.
Yeah, no, I like Guitar Hero.
Yeah. I like Guitar Hero 3. Yeah, I liked
Yeah, it was
Warriors
Warriors
of
of Rock.
I wanted to get the Beatles Rock Band.
Oh yeah, that one was good. Guitar Hero Metallica, I wanted to get that because I'm a Metallica fan.
I like Metallica.
Was it any good?
I liked Battery Acid. Or Battery.
Battery, yeah. I liked For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, I like the new album, Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
I think it's alright.
Yeah, it's better than Saint Anger. So, two things that bothered me.
When it kicked in with like full drums.
Yeah, I was gonna say two things. Two things that really bothered me with Saint Anger is the drums and no guitar solos, at all. Like, I don't know. Oh shit, they have Arthur on Amazon Prime. That's amazing.
I'll be right back. I have to go get food.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, they have Arthur on Amazon Prime. I didn't even see that.
Faggot. Fucking ass.
So Amazon Prime has Nickelodeon Plus, I think, and they have like Drake and Josh and iCarly and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drake and Josh, dude, is still fucking popular. You know how many people like
Because
buy
it's
that
a great,
just to watch
dude.
it?
It's a great show. Like it's timeless.
Yeah, honestly.
It's such a good.
Dude,
it's
it's
so
like
well done.
the way it was made. It was like, it's literally like The Office, just more like
Kiddish.
childish,
Yeah.
or maybe more teenager. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. It's like when Megan used to always prank them. It's like, have you ever had a sister that would just get on your nerves so much you just want to punch her?
Yeah, it's like Megan.
Bro, when he said that, bro, I was like, damn, dude, I can't feel that, but you know, I have a lot of little brothers, so.
Yeah, I have younger siblings. They've all driven me crazy at some point.
I see you have sent a data request on the League of Assassins to
iCarly was okay. There's just some things that I questioned about it, like.
Yeah, like how the parents were never always there.
Yeah, well, like they explained like how the dad was like in the army or some shit, but like, what about the mom?
Yeah, but what about the mom?
Yeah.
You know, there was like a couple. What are the theories? There's a couple theories that Sam and Carly are like half-blood sisters. Like they have the same father.
I read a theory that actually links it to Drake and Josh. You know how Spencer was Crazy Steve?
Yeah.
Apparently he went so crazy that he kidnapped Megan and like made her change her name to Carly or some shit. It's a theory I read.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. I was reading a theory about the show Victorious, where like apparently Tori's like dead, or she dies at the beginning of the series.
Yeah, I heard
and
that.
Hollywood Arts is like heaven to her and like everything that she wanted.
Yeah. And pretty much what, like, she had to accept, like, that she died. Because, like, there was literally, like stuff that was in the show that literally said, oh, Carly, like, you know, or not Carly, fucking...
Tori.
Yeah, Tori. And I think it was, it's the doll. It has to do with the doll. What was that guy's name? That owned, like,
Robbie.
the talking doll.
Robbie, yeah. The guy with the puppet.
Rex, bro. The puppet literally said, like, oh, Tori, like none of this is real. And then she's like, what? And like, he's like, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. I just remember that episode where Rex almost died and everyone made a big deal of it. I'm like, it's a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like...
Yeah, it's like Robbie's half person.
That was probably the last of the Nickelodeon shows that I watched, because Victorious came out when I was like 13 or 14, and then I started getting older, you know? So... But yeah, Victorious. iCarly I didn't watch like the end of it, but like I watched it when I was younger.
I didn't have Nickelodeon or Disney Channel growing up, so I missed out on everything.
Did you have YTV?
Yeah, I had it, but I didn't really watch like regular kid shows. I was pretty
I watched SpongeBob.
I don't know how to say it. Like, I was more. How do you say when someone's more like? Yeah, outgrown. Like I was say like 8 years old, and I'm watching like Nick at Night, and I'm like watching, you know.
Oh, dude, I used to watch.
Yeah,
I used to watch Teletoon at night with fucking Tripping the Rift and Robot Chicken and Reboot and shit.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. That's like when I was like 12.
Reboot was like the first ever like computer animated show. It was great. Tripping the Rift or Futurama. I used to watch Futurama all the time.
Dude, Futurama, like, it got...
Family Guy I used to like, now I don't like it.
Pretty much... Yeah.
The first few seasons were great, and like the newer ones, it's like The Simpsons now, they're kind of running out of ideas.
After Peter defeated the chicken, like that's when the show just completely, like, just changed.
Yeah, I like American Dad though, American Dad's pretty good.
Oh, American Dad's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the one part in Family Guy though, where they go to Amish country.
Oh yeah.
Brian's like, something seems wrong, and Stu is like, I know something seems amish, and Brian punches him.
I like that episode. I like that episode where Peter finds out his name's Justin, and he turns into like a total like douchebag.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He just starts wearing like he starts drinking Monster and like typical like white douchebag dude. No racism intended.
he even wore like a fucking cap and everything.
Yeah.
Did you see the episode where they had to keep their hand on the motorcycle?
I think I did. Is that a newer one?
No, it's a couple years old. Because
I've probably seen it. Yeah.
His father-in-law loses, so he gets the bulldozer.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
Starts, like,
with the dirt bike. Yeah.
5 minutes of him trying to get this bench, and then he finally gets it, tips it over, and he's like, "Yeah, you love that bench."
Yeah, I remember that. There was I can't remember what episode this was from, but it was like some Mexican dude goes up to Meg and he's like, "I'd like to feel your mustache on my mustache," and she's like, "Oh yeah, where there's a lot more body hair where that came from." And he's like, "Oh, never mind then." Yeah, and shit like that is just like. That's an old one. Yeah, I remember that. You gonna give me my money, bitch?
When he's doing gymnastics.
Oh yeah. When Stewie was doing gymnastics. Yeah.
And when he's so fat that like, he's so fat that he's sitting in his high chair coloring, and you hear creaking, and it just keeps going, and then he like crashes because.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one where Peter gets fucking liposuction?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. That's like, yeah. I remember the one where Lois gets fat and then like she has a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were good.
Thanks for the help back there, Batman.
There was one. There was this one. It was like so bad that like it was the one where Quagmire's like sister was getting beat by her boyfriend or something. That was like one of the worst episodes. That I stopped watching after that. So yeah.
Well, they went a wee bit too far with that one because at the end of it was pretty gruesome.
Yeah. And even the one like where they were like trapped inside the house because of like the hurricane and stuff, like that one was a bit much too. It wasn't that it was offensive, it was just not entertaining. Like but those were the newer seasons, so The Simpsons has become like one of the most boring shows now. Like, I liked like the old fucking seasons from like the 80s and 90s, but like, yeah, no, I can't get into it anymore. Oh god, there gotta be a season 40, 50 something. I don't even know, man.
Pretty much like they say that The Simpsons only lasted this long because apparently The Simpsons can predict the future.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
They're saying like The Simpsons predicted 9/11, but I don't see it. Like,
no, I didn't predict 9/11, but they did predict Trump getting president.
Yeah.
They predicted like the hurricane and everything.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just coincidence, personally.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. You know who did predict 9/11?
Yeah.
Who predicts 9/11?
Dude, George Soros. That dude made out like a fucking man.
Yeah. I think Michael Jackson was in an episode, I think.
Yeah.
He put out an insurance policy on the World Trade Center, like, a month, no less than a month, fucking attack happened. And then he got the money on the insurance money for the attack, not once, but twice, because there were two separate attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there was a World Trade Center attack in the early 90s. Everyone says, like, you know that song by Biggie where he says time to get paid, blow up like the World Trade? Everyone thinks Biggie's still alive because he says that, but I'm like, you guys are dumb. There was a World Trade Center bombing in 1993, and that's what he's talking about.
I just don't trust him.
Yeah.
I don't really want to bring this in because that's way.
You know the government can't even.
There was a thing on Netflix.
Right.
Years back. Yeah, that predictable coronavirus.
Yeah, but there's been so many other outbreaks that like it's yeah. And there was SARS and all that shit. So.
Man. It's all propaganda to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't pay, don't
Yeah, I don't.
shit with mask wearing and washing your hands more than usual. Extra toilet paper for wiping your ass extra and all that.
Oh, that's just people freaking out because of being quarantined, so they feel they need to buy mass amounts of toilet paper.
Yeah, I don't understand what's up with that.
Yo, this is what I used to do anyways. I don't like people. I usually stay in my house anyway. Get him!
Dude, I don't know if any of you will remember this. I barely remember it myself because I was like a toddler, but Y2K. Remember everyone freaking out over fucking Y2K? Yeah, everyone thought the world was gonna end in 2000. It's ridiculous.
I thought it was a bank thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they thought like computers were gonna like take over the world or some Terminator shit was gonna happen.
No, I heard that it was like the computers were gonna reset and everybody was gonna lose their money. Yeah, that's the way I remember it. Something like that.
Yeah, it's so stupid, man.
This
Yeah.
fucking fire.
That's one of the reasons when the computer came out. That's one of the reasons why we don't have remote worlds anymore. Like we don't use them as often because
People immediately think of like Terminator and Skynet and shit when all this technology comes out. People think like Siri or Alexa is like gonna like take over our brains or some shit.
Yeah, like I don't like the fact that technology like that shit's always listening to you and like, yo, I'm the type of person like, yo, right now on my phone, I got a business card covering the back between the case and the phones and two there, and I got a bicycle inner tube covering the phone. Dude, I don't even like the fact that it's
Yeah. I don't even use it, to be honest. Like,
yeah, bad enough. The lady at the fucking place is like, oh, your phone's kind of old. Would you like a new one? And I'm like, nah, none of the phones you have here, you can have removable. There's some kind of fight going on over there.
yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to throw my fucking phone inside the,
Oh, do you remember that episode of Family Guy with the whole Y2K thing? That was pretty funny. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then they just never continue that. It just goes back to normal the next episode. Like, it was so random.
Because Stu's like next, he's like, oh, it's not that bad. As he lays like 1,000 eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like... That was from like the first or second season, I think. Yeah, Family Guy and SpongeBob have both been around since like 1998. SpongeBob should have ended in like 2004 though. I don't know if you've noticed, like, any SpongeBob episodes after the movie are kind of garbage. Like, because the show was supposed to end... The first movie, yeah.
All the new ones.
Yeah, because the show was supposed to end after the first movie, and then they hired new writers, and the new writers are just garbage. Like, if you go and watch the old seasons... If you go and watch the old seasons, Patrick was actually like SpongeBob's like... He was like his bro, like... No, like he was SpongeBob's bro, he would give him advice and shit, and like... Yeah, he was an idiot sometimes, but he, like, now he's just a fucking retard. Like... Yeah. No, like when SpongeBob was going to meet Sandy and shit, like Patrick would pep talk him and shit like that. And Squidward, like now they just treat Squidward like shit now. Everybody, it's like they torture him like in almost every episode. I actually feel bad for Squidward. I used to get annoyed by him. Now I feel bad for him. The guy just wants to relax, and everyone's just like making his life a living hell. Yeah. If anything, like SpongeBob and Patrick are the fucking psychopaths. I just love the adult jokes that they throw into SpongeBob. Yeah. It's like he was making a lamp out of sand in his rock, and he forms like a lump, and the lump for like a few seconds looks like a dick, and he starts like licking it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, or there's oh yeah, a fucking SpongeBob, he's like, I need to go get my hair cut, and Sandy's like, SpongeBob doesn't have hair. Or does he? Yeah. It was like, they threw those in there though for like parents to be able to watch with kids.
That's like Disney movies.
It's like the Cat in the Hat movie, like, but that's, I wouldn't even call that a kid's movie, it's brutal. The one with Mike Myers. Yeah. Like, the adult jokes were a little too obvious. Like, when he looks at the shovel and says, "Dirty hoe." Like,
I'm sorry, baby. I love you. You know you're trying to be a pimp, right?
Or when the kid hits him in the fucking nutsack with the baseball bat when he's posing as the piñata. It's like, yeah, no, like, I never, like, there were times where my dad would laugh at that movie, and I'm like, Dad, why are you laughing? He's like, oh, I'll tell you when you're older. And now I watched it with my little cousin, and I'm like, and she was like 3 at the time. And I'm like, you know what? We can't watch this. This is like, I don't know how I watched this. Dude, you know what was a great movie that I haven't seen in a while? Shark Tale.
Dude, Shark Tale is really good.
With Will Smith.
You don't like Shark Tales? Dude, Shark Tales is so good.
Yeah, or Finding Nemo was pretty good too. I saw that in the theater when it came out.
Me too.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Finding Dory. I don't know if that's worth watching or not. No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the first. Sometimes the first is always the best. Like the original. Yeah.
Because now Disney's just like making fun of people with disabilities, like
how?
The chicken in Moana,
Oh.
and then like this bird in Finding Dory, like.
I haven't even seen Moana. So. Like my little cousins have seen Moana, and like my nieces and nephews or whatever, they've seen it. I haven't watched it.
Someone was playing it where it was, but I was like, I can't watch this.
Yeah, I've never seen Frozen either.
I never really liked Frozen.
That's way beyond my time, to be honest.
But he said like 2 or 3 funny things in
He's like, oh look, I've been impaled.
Yeah, I don't have a skull.
I don't have a skull.
You know what movie I hated?
Hey, we were just talking about you. All good things. All good things.
There was a Disney movie that came out when I was like 12 that I hated. I think it was called Enchanted. So such an annoying movie. Oh my god.
With Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, I think so. Is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't even remember the plot. I just remember.
With the singing princess.
That's the one that
Patrick Dempsey.
That's the one that I saw. Yeah. So it's so fucking annoying. I loved the live action Garfield though. That one, the one where he goes to England.
Oh, the live action. Yeah, I saw that. And yeah, Odie.
Yeah. Odie was a savage, bro. No, where Garfield like trades places with the fucking British king or whatever. Because they both look the same. Yeah, those were funny. Shrek movies were great too. I haven't seen the last one, but I saw the first two, I think. Oh, donkey! I think Eddie Murphy played the donkey, if I remember.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was
Michael Myers was Shrek. Cameron Diaz was Fiona.
Mike Myers. Michael Myers is the Halloween guy. That would have been terrifying.
She was the queen.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Lord Farquhar, though.
Dude, Lord Farquaad was the guy, bro.
Yeah, man. That guy was lit. Or Donkey...
When he was giving his speech, he's like, and some of you may perish. This is threat I'm willing to make.
Donkey gets with the fucking dragon. That was... And they have babies, which was weird. but as a kid, I didn't really care. I'm just like, okay, Donkey's with the dragon.
Yeah.
So, I watched the new Star Wars movie, and the only question that I had coming out of it was, who fucked Palpatine?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, dude.
Dude, I can just picture Palpatine getting it on, and just being like, let the hate flow. Good. Good.
Which means...
Like, no, like, honestly, like, when they... I don't mean to spoil it for anybody, but, like, when they said Rey was Palpatine's granddaughter, I'm like, wait, who fucked Palpatine? This was, like, never in the story at all. Like...
The structure of the disease
that movie was so much better than The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, by far. It was so well done.
The missing element you suggest is interesting from a purely scientific perspective.
And like for a minute I got into that.
So The Last Jedi was really poorly done, in my opinion. The movie they just put out now, that one I think was the best of the three. The Last Jedi was just Luke living on a mountain, all pissy, drinking nipple milk from some animal, and like freaking out over these sacred.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember the ending.
Freaking out over these sacred texts that have never been mentioned in any Star Wars movie. And like things like that.
Except at the end, he just kind of stands there.
Yeah, he just kills himself pretty much. Kind of like Yoda when Yoda died. He just laid down and died.
Honestly.
Did I tell you last night about my roommate? How she sounded like Yoda?
No, you didn't.
Because we were on the bus and we were going somewhere, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And she meant to ask if I'd been to the library, and she was like, "Been to the library, have you?" And I was like, "Alright, Yoda." So I was like, "Been to the library, have you?"
God, remember the Baby Yoda memes?
Bro,
those were annoying.
I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah, I haven't even watched. I don't have Disney Plus, so.
It's good. It's good. Like as much as so many people hated it, it was good.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
watched.
only because I'm like an intense Star Wars fan.
I'm a big fan too, but I've only seen like the movies and I've read some of the comics. I've never watched like the Clone Wars or any of that shit. I used to watch the one on Teletoon that would come on every now and then, but like I never got fully into it.
Yeah.
My favorite villain though will always be either Darth Maul or General Grievous, and I feel like
was Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was
Darth
a fucking
Maul was
badass,
just,
dude.
He was the first villain.
Yeah.
The first villain.
Yeah.
Ever.
There's theories on him still being alive.
That were just so good.
Insidious that pops out looks like Darth Maul.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean wait, which one? At the end of
They're having this serious conversation in the dining room, and all of a sudden that red guy pops out. He's like,
oh yeah. He's like, he's talking with the female, and then he's like, I don't think that
base, but Insidious 1 was really good, and then 2 and 3 kind of ruined it when they started the whole astral projection thing. Like, yeah, like when something is good, like when the whole mystery behind it was good, and then they like debunked it with the whole astral projection shit, and that, I don't know, that just kind of ruined it for me, man.
the door scene still scares me. Like,
oh yeah. It's like it's literally like a gate to hell.
Yeah.
And that's crazy though, like how the little kid just fucking couldn't wake up at all, and he was trapped inside of the fucking whatever realm that is.
You know what movie I actually really enjoyed though? The Conjuring Part 2, I think, was really.
Oh my god, dude!
Really
The
well
Conjuring is like, I love The Conjuring because it's mixed up with Annabelle, apparently it's mixed up with Paranormal Activity. And
yeah, I loved the Paranormal Activity movies. Like,
yeah.
There was one of them I didn't like. The Marked Ones, I think it was called.
Oh, the Marked Ones? Bro, the Marked One was my favorite one, because like it was like Hispanic and like witchcraft and shit like that. I mean, like, sure, you didn't see ghosts or anything, but like, I mean, it's based off of like
that stuff is still
witchcraft.
Pretty,
that's the thing. That's why people didn't like it. They were like, oh, this has nothing to do with like ghosts or anything. It's like, because it's not meant to be ghosts.
I didn't mind the plot of it. I just didn't like that there was so much yelling in it. That's just me being picky though.
I thought it was good because like when the main character just like has like powers, and then it's like, wait, nah, bro. Remember that video of your mom like getting like fucking weird shit by this fat lady?
I liked Paranormal Activity 4 with the hot blonde chick. That one was pretty good. And I didn't like the one that was set in the 80s.
Set in the 80s.
The one where they like find all their childhood videotapes or whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole movie's just that, like them as kids. Yeah, I like the first one a lot. But, yeah.
You know what I thought was a good horror movie that like a lot of people didn't like? I thought Sinister was really good.
Oh, dude, I was just gonna say Sinister is like one of my favorites of all time.
Like Sinister is like really good. Like, holy hell.
I do, yes.
Do I have Netflix? Yeah, I do.
Thanks for the help back there, Batman.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, yo, yes, I saw that, bro. I saw that when I was like super fucking fried, bro, and it was actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. My friend kind of watches it every time.
Have you seen 19?
It's like Inception. Like every time you see it, but like when he saws that girl from Vagina to Head.
Virginia.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, you're from that
Vagina. The best part about it is that it's like what happens in the movie. Like, although it's nighttime, people would notice like weird shit going on. But like the store owner, that female, she was like, she's like just didn't pay attention, and then like her friend didn't notice the clown, and he's like, he's nothing. I mean, she got saw half her vagina, so.
Yeah, because she precedes it. She was like, "What do you think he was gonna do? Chop me up into a bunch of little pieces?"
Yeah, exactly.
You ever watch The Human Centipede?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Like, I didn't like it because the plot was just. I mean, when the main
really
character
graphic.
killed the guy, like the bad guy in the end, I thought that was dope. But like everything else was just like, it's like.
It's a little gross, but it's not even
just
scary.
Gross.
It's just gross.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Oh, have you seen the movie Teeth?
Oh my god, dude. It's good. It's good.
The girl has teeth in her vagina, and like.
Yeah, and so pretty much there's a legend.
As soon as the guy tried having sex with her, I turned off the movie because I knew what was gonna happen. I'm like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
The thing is that so the legend of the teeth is that there's going to be a heroine, a guy with apparently the most biggest, like frobbiest, most hardest cock that pretty much can't get destroyed by teeth. Like that's literally what like the Aztecians like said. Like,
Oh my
like
God.
his cockroach is gonna be brutal. Like, no one can take it. Only the lady with teeth, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my lord.
It's so stupid but funny.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they have that, like, the anti-rape thing, but I thought it only, like, cut it off if she wanted it to. Like, did she have sex or did she get raped?
The guy tried like raping her, and then like then she bit the guy's dick off.
That was like the uncles.
Yeah.
Or like something like she was like it was like the uncle or like the stepdad or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
no, it was the brother, her brother.
No, the brother.
Yeah.
He looks so old to be a brother though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He had like white beard and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember. And then yeah, you know, the teeth bit like his thing off, and then the dog ate it, which was like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
yeah. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking disgusting.
I liked
When you sniffed CBD, did it burn?
I've only done it like 4 times. Well, usually it doesn't, but I guess if like you intake a lot at the same time, then yeah, it'll burn.
Because I've snorted like Wellbutrin before, because it's supposed to be like cocaine.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But like it like made my nose bleed, and it made my nose all stuffy and stuff. It's gross.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, making it bleed, that's because like it's because I don't know if it's like more phonic or, but yeah, that's why your nose would bleed.
You mentioned Sinister. Sinister 1 was really good. I didn't like Sinister 2. I think they overdid it.
Yeah, Sinister 2 was like
they overdid
used
the
kid to,
videotapes.
like, yeah, exactly.
Like the deaths in the videotapes were a little overdone. Where like as in 1, they were subtle enough to be like really eerie. Like
I mean, the only death that like really spooked me was when he trapped the
the
rat.
lawnmower.
The lawnmower and like the rat, where the rat ate like the insides of the dude.
Yeah.
Like he pretty much like kept the bucket around the rat, and the rat had to dug through his like intestines and shit like that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I saw the second one.
You gotta watch the first one, dude. It's the best. The second one wasn't.
Yeah, the first one's the best.
Yeah, the second one wasn't that good.
I think the second one was like not that good because it was like based on a farm, and like
Yeah.
although like farms are
they-
eerie, they're not scary.
They
It's like
overdid the
they're-
snuff films, I think.
Yeah.
Like burning everyone on crosses and shit like that, and like, I don't know, it was a bit of overkill.
Yeah.
In the first movie, there was that one tape with the creepy like Native American music,
Oh yeah.
where
that
like
one-
they're in the
that one was,
car
like-
and shit. Yeah, that one was that one was kind of eerie.
There's
And
Did you ever see Hush about the lady who's deaf?
I didn't
Yeah.
like. There's
I
a
thought
reason.
that movie was amazing.
There's one reason why I didn't like Hush. So the movie
Why?
is clearly set in modern times, and like they
Yeah.
have technology. Why the fuck is the villain using a crossbow?
Because they can't trace it.
Yeah, but
They
like
can't trace it. No, because. Well, yeah, that too.
the guy
But,
was clearly
so pretty
having
much
trouble with it.
If he used like any weapon besides a crossbow, they would be able to track him. Even knives, because they would know what type of knife to use. But a crossbow is completely different. A crossbow's like the arrow. It's like you can use any arrow with any crossbow.
Yeah, true. And the other thing
So
that
that's-
that bothered me, like at first, like when the guy had the mask on, he was kind of eerie. When he took the mask off, it was just like some white dude.
Yeah, when he took it off, like,
was just-
no,
he
not
looked
gonna
like
lie,
a
at
stoner.
first, I thought it was, at first, I thought it was like some like rapper that I didn't know about. I was like, "This is a white rapper," 'cause, you know,
He
he
looked
had
like
like
fucking-
tattoos and everything.
He looked like fucking
And I was
Post
like,
Malone, dude.
bro. Yeah, but he looked like a mix of Mac Miller and G-Eazy. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
literally. I'm like, come on, dude,
holy
put the
shit.
mask back on, please. Like,
Yeah, I was like, oh god, dude, like I can't, like,
that
scary,
was like,
scary.
so when growing up, I used to watch WWF wrestling. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that, but
Yeah.
there was a wrestler named Kane who was like terrifying when I was a kid, because he had like this mask, and like there was a story where his face got burnt and shit, and he used to talk with
Yeah.
like a voice box and stuff. Then he took his mask off, and he was just some bald white dude. I was like, yeah, and there was another wrestler named The Undertaker who was like a
Oh yeah,
gothic,
the Undertaker.
He was like a gothic
That was my
satanic
all-time
like
favorite character.
same like that's how I got into like the whole gothic shit. But like when he became a biker, like it was cool and stuff, but it didn't scare me like the original Undertaker did, you know?
I just
Yeah. The biker was cool, but like
He survived the electric chair 3 times.
yeah.
yeah. The biker
But
was
obviously
cool,
he
but
didn't.
like the biker thing was cool. It was badass, but like I don't know, like the original Deadman, it was like as a kid, like I was just mesmerized. Yeah. But yeah, no, when I just remember I remember Kane. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, he would like sacrifice people and shit. Yeah, that was again, like he's what got me into like cuz I'm into like goth and metal and tattoos and shit and like because of like I got into that because of him. So like what like I used to see I met him once when I went to a wrestling event and I saw him I think it was like in a mall or something. I saw him. He had like a black leather jacket on and sunglasses, and the guy literally stayed in character, like when like even like outside of the ring, like just in like the guy stayed in character. I was so scared. I was a little kid. Like,
did you get his autograph?
yeah, I think I got a picture of him somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it's packed up somewhere, but it was back in like 2002, I think, or something like that. 2004 maybe. But yeah, the guy had he had like sunglasses on and he had like all black and like he had like a bandana on and shit. And he's like he looks at me with like the scariest look and I'm like shit. he's actually the Undertaker because he literally stayed in character. And he was so quiet too. I'm like, "Are you the Undertaker?" And he's like, "Yeah, what's your name, kid?" Yeah.
Dude, you scare me, but you're a fucking boss.
Yeah, another guy I met who was like one of my favorites. Fuck, who was the guy who came out to Motorhead? Triple H. Yeah.
Triple H.
I met him. He's one of the nicest wrestlers I've ever met. He was cool. But yeah, no.
Went to a Comic-Con event a few years back and I met Goldust.
Goldust. Oh, I remember Gold. He's the guy who painted his face gold and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he still around?
I'm not too sure. I haven't watched wrestling in years.
I don't think he is. He's like a new generation.
I watch like WrestleMania every year, and that's mostly it. I follow it every now and then, like whenever like Triple H or Undertaker comes back, or Jeff Hardy's wrestling, or one of those guys. But like, I'm not really into the newer wrestlers. They don't have any characters. They're all just like regular people.
I'm not gonna lie though, John Cena, like he was a good wrestler, but he lost his like he lost his acting in wrestling.
Yeah.
But he obtained like acting in like movies. Like
He
he's a
became,
really
like, The
good
Rock.
actor, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like John Cena when he was a rapper.
I remember that. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever see the video of Shaq when he was a rapper for like a minute?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever played Shaq's video game? It's horrible. It's called Shaq
Yeah,
Fu.
it's terrible.
Shaq Fu. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's so bad that it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those like aesthetic games.
Yeah. It's like the movie The Room. It's so bad that it's legendary.
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
I did not hit her. I did not. Yeah. Or what was that movie? I think it was done by WWE. Triple H was in it. The Chaperone. That was so bad. Such a bad movie. Or any of Shawn Michaels' Christian movies are horrible.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like he's done a couple of them too.
What was that one with Hulk Hogan and that? It was the very first one that WWE done.
Mr. Nanny? Oh, No Holds Barred.
Oh, No Holds.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I've seen it. It's not. You're not missing much. He's literally just Hulk Hogan, but in a movie. Yeah, and Mr. Nanny was terrible too.
A lot of Paul Hogan's movies were just terrible.
I don't know how a dude who was like bald on the top of his head and had a creepy handlebar mustache got so popular.
Well, that's like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, it's.
But no, like Hogan,
like Mr.
Hulk Hogan
T.
was bald on the top, but he kept the rest of his hair long. That's like the. If I did that, I'd look ridiculous. I'd look like a creepy old man. Like.
But,
He does look ridiculous.
Yeah, but how did he
That's the
get?
thing.
How did people love him so much?
I don't know.
I think it's kind of like when you know someone like right after they got a haircut, like you don't know how they were before that.
Yeah. Like I understand Macho Man Randy Savage because that guy was charismatic as hell. Like he's like, anytime he had a microphone, like anything he said was gold. But like, Hulk Hogan just said the same. Hulk Hogan just said the same shit over and over again. It's like, let me tell you something, brother.
I've met Ra's al Ghul many times.
Oh god, have you ever heard the Ultimate Warrior talk on the microphone?
Which means something is keeping him.
Can't understand a word that guy's saying. Dude, every wrestler in the 80s, anytime they would talk on the microphone, they sounded like they were on coke. Like,
honestly,
I want to kick your ass and stuff. Like, until the Undertaker came, he would talk. And then like he was the first guy to talk like quietly and shit. And he had Paul Bearer with him. Like, oh,
he had
yeah.
monotone.
Yeah. Remember Mankind?
He was a good talker. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, Jake
yeah,
the
yeah.
Snake. I remember when the snake came out and bit Macho Man in the arm. That made me cry when I was a kid. Like.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
Yeah. That was like.
It was such a huge angle at the time because nothing like that had ever been done.
Yeah. It's like the first time somebody like hit someone with a chair. Dude, it's crazy. Like even now, I go back and watch the shows from like the 80s and 90s, and because people rarely ever jumped off the top rope and shit, it like whenever they would do it, it would be more special. Like,
dude,
so,
that takes nuts. Like when they brought out the cage matches, oh my god, dude. And they would actually climb on top of the cage and just do like some fucking stirrup clicks. That shit was crazy.
But no, like that's the thing though. Like that's the thing that wrestlers don't understand now is that like sometimes less is more. Like wrestlers now, they like I've seen like wrestling now. They do crazy shit like all the time, and it's not as special like when they do it.
Yeah, like they put fucking what's it called, Tic Tacs on the floor, and then they actually like throw someone on them.
Even that's cool when it's done once in a while. When they do it all the time, though, it's like not as special, you know?
Yeah.
Or like doing like a triple flip off of the top rope like every match, or like jumping out of the ring every single match is like, come on, man. Like, the guys back in the day would only bring that out on like the pay-per-views and shit. Yeah.
I was impatient with some lady, and her parents used to like the driving motorcycles in a cage thing, like that big dome.
Oh, Thunderdome.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Her parents said this was a career.
Oh shit. Yeah. One guy I loved.
They get a fuck ton of money.
One guy I loved watching, like growing up, was Jeff Hardy. Cause that guy used to.
Hardy was pretty dope.
That guy used to jump off the ladders and shit like that, and he can still do that shit, which is crazy. And he was into dirt biking and shit too, which was pretty cool.
There was the stuff he done with Edge and Christian at the Dudleys in the TLC matches.
Yeah, when Edge speared him off the ladder, that was crazy.
Wait, which wrestler died from a cage match, or was like intensely like hurt?
Mick Foley?
I think it might have been.
He almost died. He could have died actually in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Undertaker chokeslammed him on the top of the cage, and he wasn't expecting the cage to break, and he fell from like the top of the cage all the way into the ring, and then the chair fell with him and landed in his mouth, and he lost his teeth, and like he bruised his kidneys and shit. Like, yeah. He literally, if he didn't land the way he did in that ring, he could have actually died. Who's... No, not Bret Hart, but Owen Hart. I think he died in the ring. Yeah. He fell from the roof of the arena to the ring. Yeah. That's sad. And the worst part was they continued the show after he died. And you can go back and watch the show and you can see like, first of all, you can see his blood in the ring for the rest of the show, which is like very unsettling to look at. And like you can see like the wrestlers like clearly aren't 100% there, and they're like really like, you can literally, if you look at Undertaker's face, because I think he was in the main event of that show, you can see that he's like, he's trying not to cry, you know? And like, it was just like, why would they continue the show after like someone just died? Like, I feel bad, like the cameras didn't show anything that happened, but like, I feel so bad for like people who were in the audience and had to see that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I never saw the point of doing an entrance from the ceiling of the arena anyway, like, should be more focused on the wrestling and shit. There's a video clip online of a wrestler dying like midway through a match. And like, they still don't know how he died. Hey, what's up? Do any of you know Rey Mysterio? Yeah, there was a match where he was gonna put the guy in the 619, and I think when he landed on the rope, it snapped his neck or something, and then he just... It wasn't in WWF though. It was like in a different. It was when Rey Mysterio was like somewhere else. Yeah, it was like some Mexican. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. I think Rey Mysterio is still wrestling though. Yeah, guys break their necks in that ring, man. People say wrestling's fake, and the fighting is fake, but...
Nah, dude, they actually break shit.
They get hurt. Like, dude, getting your back slammed on the ring is hard. It fucking hurts. Like, And plus, they're not like UFC fighters. They're working like almost every day of the year. Like, I don't know. And like, even just simple things that they do, like getting slammed on the... Yeah. Yeah. Shit takes a toll on your body. Yeah. Yeah, you look at some of the injuries that these guys have had, like, that's why I always get pissed off when people say like, oh, you know wrestling's fake, right? And I'm like, first of all, it's still entertaining. Second of all, like... Yeah. Like, UFC is real and it's great and all, like I respect MMA, but like, in UFC you won't see a guy jump off a 30-foot ladder and do a backflip and shit like that. You can't fake that shit. You know, like, that shit's gonna hurt when you land no matter what you land on. Like... Oh, ECW, yeah, I'm familiar with them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was with the X-Acto knife, yeah, that was...
You Jack is a crazy fucker.
That guy, I can't even call him a wrestler, man. He's just a piece of shit.
That thing you done with Grimes and stuff.
He stabbed the guy in the middle of a fucking match for no reason. Like, he just pulled out a knife and stabbed him. Like, what the fuck? But no, like... I've stood in a wrestling ring before. Even like running the ropes 3 or 4 times, it bruises your back if you don't have a strong enough back. Like, it hurts. Like, and people think like a wrestling ring's all cushion and shit. Like, nah, man, that shit fucking hurts. Like, it's not ballet, man. the punches and like the kicks and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's fake. Yeah, dude, look at Chris Benoit. The guy had so many untreated concussions from wrestling that he went fucking nuts. I think they're doing like empty arena shows. Yeah, that's what my friend told me. I can't, dude, I can't watch wrestling without a crowd. Like, the crowd reactions are so important. Yeah. 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 I don't know, like, I haven't... Dude, imagine fucking Undertaker coming out in an empty arena. Like, imagine how weird that would be. Like, yeah.
This whole shit was not like when it first started. This whole shit, my buddy was like, everything else is canceled, right? Basketball, every sport's canceled. My buddy's like, dude, WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw's on. You watch it? I'm like, no way. How they gonna do that? He's like, an empty arena. I'm like,
oh god, yeah, I can't see. I can't. It's just
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
In an Stone Cold Steve Austin in an empty arena.
Dude, it was so bad.
Oh, dude, I can't watch Stone Cold in an empty arena. That guy literally feeds off of the crowd. Like when he pulls out the beers and shit. Like, oh man, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not too familiar with a lot of the newer wrestlers. Some of them are okay, but like, I don't know much about them. Yeah, I know Edge is back. I'm so happy because the guy got forced to retire like way too young, and he was one of my favorites. So now he at least gets to end his career on his own terms and do what he loves, you know.
Some of the best character work I've seen in WWE right now is Bray Wyatt.
I know Bray Wyatt because like he was around. He started when I was still like a full-on fan. Him and Daniel Bryan and those guys. I know Roman Reigns too. Bray Wyatt's really good. Reminds me a lot of like Mick Foley back in the day. Yeah, I saw that. Like that's one of the things that's kept me interested. But he's one of the only guys now that has like an actual character. Guys like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and stuff, they're just regular dudes that just come out, and like wrestling's all about having unique characters and shit, you know, like even Stone Cold, he was an ass-kicking redneck, Val Venus was a porn star, Undertaker was a fucking demon or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I can't watch it PG, man. I used to.
Yeah, there's characters, but it's not like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, it's better when there's out there characters. You know, you had a pimp, the Godfather coming out with the hose and shit. Yeah, because like, you're supposed to be larger than life. You're supposed to, it's a TV show, you know. It's like you're supposed to be like. Yeah, like they don't have characters, but they can wrestle great. But it's not all about the wrestling, man. Like, if you're like a casual fan, you're not gonna care about what moves they do in the ring. Like, you want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin come out and beat the shit out of his boss, or like, you know, Val Venus come out and go, "Hello, ladies," or God, Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate. Like, remember that? China, like fucking Triple H, like when Triple H was in DX and shit like that. Like those guys were the best, man. Like these guys need to learn from those guys.
Yeah, China, X-Pac.
Even Shawn Michaels, like he didn't have much of an outrageous character, but like his personality was ridiculous. Like, or Diesel, Razor Ramon. I liked him in NWO, Kevin Nash. I don't. Everyone hates him. I actually thought he was cool. He was just a cool guy. I hated Goldberg. I fucking hated Goldberg because the guy can't. He couldn't wrestle and he couldn't talk on the mic. Like he was just shit. Like.
You also had the Bret Hart's career.
Yeah. Goldberg. I don't know. Like the only thing good about him was his entrance. Like. Yeah, he used to eat some fireworks and like come out like Gladiator, and then he would just spear a guy, and that would be it.
So like, I did a thing.
What did you do?
Oh, she just did the thing.
I just dropped some acid. I'm about to get trippy in like 30 minutes here.
Oh shit.
You're fucking crazy, Tom.
It was random because like we were kind of planning it, but it was supposed to be tomorrow. So whatever.
You guys smoking or what? I'm getting a dab ready.
Fuck yeah.
I don't smoke, but
Some new dabs, some new weeds.
Hold on, dude. I fucking ripped to that.
I got a bowl.
Made that journey to that dispensary, bro. It was fucking crazy.
A journey to the dispensary. A full ass journey.
It's not close. It's not close at all.
A full ass journey though.
You get dispensary weed, you don't get your weed on the black market?
I do usually, but I wanted some dispensary shit.
That's what's up. I just don't like them dispensary prices. That's cool.
They're not that bad. Just depends on where you go.
We have papers? No, we don't have papers.
Oh.
I don't know why you say you wanted to go drink. You haven't had papers in over a month.
The struggle. Dude, I need
We're
to
not
get
going
some.
anywhere. The only person who's got a working car right now is this guy, and he's had something to drink.
Yeah, I need to get some alcohol. I haven't drank in so long.
I can't drive my car, it's fucked.
Have you guys ever tried Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce?
Totaled. My car is totaled.
Have you guys ever tried Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah, it's like, it's so fucking good.
I wanted to roll some joints.
I'm a barbecue guy, so like.
I would have.
I didn't know your dad was gonna take him today.
Oh my god. You still should have said something and I would have told you we didn't have papers. Apparently you expected us to have papers.
No,
Yeah, I can get dabs off of my buddy, or weed, but it's good, but not that great. I mean,
And then drop acid, not bombs.
Even the shit that...
Drop acid, not bombs.
really wanted dabs, just got the weed on the side.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude. I don't really, like, I guess, I just smoke. I don't really care for the dabs. Yeah. So my mom made a batch of edibles, I didn't even...
I don't know, man. I just drink. Yeah, I just drink. I don't do anything else.
Yeah, I just
I'm. What beer are you drinking?
I have done other shit.
I've always just been a hard drinker. That's it for me. I tried edibles once and I just didn't like it. It's just not for me, man.
That's what everyone says. You gotta find the right
is? The edibles just don't really do.
Cisco, my disc drug broke.
I don't know. It made me have a panic attack. So.
I broke my disc drive. My kid broke it. Either way, it's broken.
I've just always been more of a drinker.
Delete weed and GTA. Because they're all disc games and my disc drive is fucked.
No way out. Join Two-Face and die.
I can. It's like $80. I was looking at it. It's a slim.
I gotta get a pro. I just got a TV.
I was gonna get the pro, but the 5's coming out, so like.
days.
Yeah, the PS5 is about to come out.
I just hope the PS5 can play PS4 games, because I don't want to get a bunch of new games, man.
Most likely, I don't think so. They never said anything about it.
It's like, I'm still enjoying PS4, and I have great games, so like...
I'm gonna get the PS4 Pro anyways.
Do you hear it?
I have the Pro, it's nice. I like it.
Pro, it doesn't strange, just keep it nice and warm. Yeah, but I mean, I want it to 4K game.
I mean, I don't want to pre-order Cyberpunk and then have to get a PS5.
There you go.
And it's a foot and a half in front of the face. Oh yeah.
Yo, so who's getting Cyberpunk?
Oh, I'm definitely getting Cyberpunk.
Same, dude. I've been waiting for Cyberpunk since like 2013, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I want to buy Final Fantasy VII too.
It's only the first chapter,
Yeah, but dude, the first chapter is fucking long as shit. Still, like.
Yeah, it's like 40 hours.
Yeah, like I'll be able to play it by the time chapter 2 comes out. Hopefully, it doesn't take another 10 years.
It'll take like another year.
Yeah.
Saying next year at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, just like, it looks really good, honestly. The gameplay looks really good.
It does look good if you're a Final Fantasy fan. Yeah, it's good.
Well, no, like it's not all it's not even all turn-based like it used to be. It's like a hybrid of like the turn-based and the live action.
What?
Run it. Modern Warfare.
Are we playing Warzone?
I don't have the whole game. I don't have Warzone.
Yo, is anybody in here go buy one?
Okay. Everyone today is like, let's play the full game. I'm like, but you know I don't have it.
Excuse me, sorry.
I'll play for a little bit, but I'm gonna be getting off in like 20 because
she's gonna be tripping. She's gonna be tripping. I want to get fuck, what's it called? No Man's Sky.
I wanted to play Rainbow on it, but like this is close. So there goes that.
I actually want to buy No Man's Sky. At first I didn't want to buy it, but they've really improved.
I can't though. It's gonna be one person playing it. That's why.
Yeah, but it'd be super cheap. Probably get exactly. And it'd be like a month's worth of games. Dude, I'm gonna be like, all the stores games. Yeah, you know there's gonna be a bunch of like fucking micro. Bro, us as gamers, we gotta stick to our games. Yeah, dude, that's that shit. Over here!
Dude, I actually want to buy No Man's Sky now because they've fixed it so much. They've actually made it a good game. They've actually made it a decent game now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Trust me, they're not gonna do that, believe me. They're just
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Dude, I don't know why they don't just make it like... I don't know, man. That's why the PC is just always gonna be better.
PC Master Race.
Yeah, you just emulate.
I saw this video. This
Yeah, but do you you know, once they say, oh, it's backwards compatible for all previous gens, that's when people stop buying previous gens and they sell the shit out of that system.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, PS5.
Like if they were thinking about sales and making money, they would do it.
Bro, they have to like say, I can compete with the computer, man. The computer just get an emulator.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would push developers to make more remakes too, like of like good games to bring them back.
They're gonna remaster Skyrim for the billionth fucking time.
Hell yeah!
I still remember playing like so many old games.
Yeah, like some Oregon Trail.
Dude, they're gonna remaster Skyrim for like the 10th fucking time.
Remaster Disney Penguin game. That shit's hard.
DuckTales?
Which one are we doing here?
What?
Plunder. Oh shit, my bad. Plunder, Trails, or Quads?
So, if you want to Plunder, was it Plunder?
I fucking hate Plunder, but like, someone brought it up because it's slow sound.
Wait, anyone want to hop on Modern Warfare real quick? We need to
Yeah, I got you.
I don't have Modern Warfare.
What are you doing? Warzone?
Yeah. We
How
can
do I
do
get in
quads.
this building?
We got space for two if you want to do quads.
I think Quad got me fucked up though, because he can
Quads
sometimes
is
beat
insane.
3 people, but he can't beat 4 people.
Quads is super insane. The action is really.
He sounds like a straight hippie.
Oh, she's tripping.
Yeah, bro. The ass is already hitting you, man.
Not yet, no. Shut up! I'm a valley girl from California. Suck it.
Oh lord.
No. Not for me, buddy.
Well, I did after my birthday a couple days ago. It was crazy.
That's okay. I'll probably drink enough alcohol to the point I'll pass out next day.
Bro. So one of my own dogs, he... So we...
You're going crazy, you just see shit.
Okay, so...
Been there.
One of my older friends, we got so drunk to the point where we took him to the tattoo and he got a tattoo on his nutsack.
Oh jeez.
Yes, yes.
I don't think I've ever gotten a drunk tattoo.
So we had like a 20-liter bottle of like fucking Henny, bro, like some big bottle of Henny.
Holy man.
And oh my god, this man took 4 shots. He's like, these ain't doing shit. After the 5th shot, he died. So we just we were like, when you wake up, bro, look at your nuts. He's like, what the fuck do you mean? And we were just like, you'll see. Oh my god. And it was a 4-leaf clover. That was fucking hilarious. There's a 4-leaf clover on his fucking nutsack, dude. This shit killed me.
That must hurt like a motherfucker.
I mean, he was drunk as fuck, so I didn't really feel it. But
the worst was one time Dude,
okay, so
the worst was one time I went to a club and I was like getting pretty turned. I got pretty fucked up and I blacked out. But all I remember is waking up and there was a chick next to me, and she was talking about.
Okay.
She was talking about.
This may be unbelievable, but
she was talking about she was talking about wanting to meet her parents and shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened?
Bro, holy shit. Alright, so me and my homeboys, we had this Hispanic like girl that came from all the way from Colombia. Yeah, I got you. And it's called aguardiente. You ever had aguardiente? Aguardiente? Oh my god, bro. That shit. No. We had full like actual like made in fucking Colombia aguardiente, dude. And that shit was, oh my god, bro. We had a whole jar of it. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Bro, I fucking woke it. I woke up naked on the beach. Like, yes, I actually woke up naked on the beach.
Oh jeez, that sounds crazy, bro.
Real hot. It has a high alcohol